Welcome to Dudley Lodge. A residential assessment is a great opportunity for you to care for your child, learn about parenting and keep your child safe. We know that coming to a family assessment centre may be a scary time for you and you may have lots of questions. The aim of this short video will help you know what to expect, what to bring and what your assessment will look like. Upon arrival, you'll be greeted by a member of staff who will show you to your flat. You do not share your flat with anyone else. You have your own bedroom, bathroom, kitchen and living area. The flats are fully furnished and will have everything you and your family needs. The only things you need to bring are clothes for you and your child, towels, toiletries, a pushchair and bottles if bottle feeding. We want you to treat your flat the same as your own, so please feel free to bring anything you think will help to make the space more homely. If you didn't get a chance to visit us before moving in, the staff member will show you around the building and will support you to unpack your things and settle in. They will also introduce you to your team case manager, who is the person who will be your key worker and oversee your assessment. You will then have a meeting called a placement planning meeting. This is attended by you, your children's social worker and your team case manager at Dudley Lodge. You and your social worker will be able to talk about what's working well and any areas of concern. Together, we will agree a plan of what the assessment will look like. It's our policy at the centre to drug test all parents when they come to Dudley Lodge. We'll ask you to take a urine test when you move in. This only takes 15 minutes and the results will be shared with your social worker. If the drug test is positive for any Class A substances, sadly, you won't be able to stay at the centre. Instead, we will ask that you have a hair strand test and you can continue the assessment depending on the results. It's always best to be really honest about any drugs use before you move in, so the right support can be put in place. You will live in your flat at the centre with your child for up to 12 weeks. All family assessments are different. Each day, staff will supervise you in your flat whilst you are caring for your baby, to offer practical support, give advice and to make sure your child is safe. If you need a high level of support, it may be recommended that staff will remain with you in the flat whenever your child is awake. This is so that staff are always there to give you support and help you when you need it. If you are not considered to need a high level of support, staff will visit you in your flat hourly. You have a phone in your flat so you can let staff know when you need to complete a task with your baby, such as feeding, changing or washing them. Staff will then need to come to your flat and observe you doing this, and if needed, give you support. There are occasions when CCTV may be recommended if there are concerns about your child being safe. This is only used by staff to observe your child so they can come to the flat straight away if they see that your child is at risk. We will always discuss with you if CCTV is going to be used and with your consent. We value your privacy and will only keep CCTV on if absolutely necessary. There are CCTV cameras in all the flats, but these are not turned on unless agreed with your social worker, and you'll be told. You have coverings on your cameras if these are not in use. If you need to go out shopping with your child, a staff member will go with you for the first few times. If your team case manager thinks it's safe, they'll contact the social worker and they'll have a talk about giving you time out in the community with your baby without a staff member coming along. Being supervised by staff can feel a lot at the beginning of your assessment, but please don't worry. This helps staff to get to know you and you to get to know the staff. It also gives the opportunity for you to show us the things you're good at. As the assessment goes on, staff will visit you less once we are confident you are able to meet your child's needs without support. During your assessment, there are lots of useful groups at the centre for you to attend to learn new skills. We offer play sessions with your child, parenting sessions, safety sessions and lots more. Lots of families tell us the best part of their assessment was going to the groups, so we hope you enjoy them too. You'll be given 2 link workers as well as your team case manager. They will complete work with you on a one-to-one basis to talk about your history and the local authorities' concerns. We know it can be challenging to talk about your past and experiences, but it's really important for us to be able to show what you have learned and to recommend what support you may need to safely parent your child in the long term. You can have visitors at the centre. These need to be approved by your social worker as being safe to visit. Approved visitors can come to the centre to visit you between 10 AM and 9 PM. You will always know how your assessment is going. Your team case manager will meet you once a week to give you feedback. They will talk with you about things you are doing well and any areas you need to improve on. Together, You will devise targets to work on for the next week. Every month, Dudley Lodge will provide a review report and you will be given a copy. This will also be discussed in a meeting with you, your social worker and a solicitor if you want them to attend. Everyone will have the opportunity to talk about what's been going well, any concerns and what should happen next. We'll be here to support you and your family during your stay. We'll do everything we can to help you be happy, healthy and the best you can be.